Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Amber. Thank you both for meeting with me today. We really appreciate you making the time, especially since this is your first family meeting with us. And we want to use this time to share information on how both April and Ben have been adjusting, what we're seeing in the classroom, and to make sure we're supporting you the best way possible. So I'd love to start with Ben because he's truly been a joy in the toddler classroom. He is friendly and curious, and he's become someone the other children notice when he walks in. He explores the classroom confidently, shows strong language skills for his age, and then loves interacting with his peers and his teachers. We also seen great progress in social and cognitive development. He asks questions, he can communicate clearly, and seems to be very comfortable in the routines. He's doing very well in developmental domain, and we are proud that he's quickly settled in. Now, I do want to shift and talk about April. She's been with us for about a month, and Mrs. Smith and one of the other teachers, plus myself, have been observing her closely so that we can understand her developmental needs and to make sure that we're supporting her well. And what we've noticed a few things about April's development that we wanted to bring to your attention. At 10 months, they say most infants are starting to sit independently, respond to faces, also make eye contact, and engage with their caregivers. So with April, she is very calm and quiet. And while that can be part of her personality, we've observed that she doesn't consistently smile, look towards us when we're, talking to her, or like if we pick her up or we come into her personal space. She doesn't show any interest the way you would or that we expect for her age. She also isn't sitting up on her own, and she tends to stay in the position without trying to explore or reach out. So with that, I do want to be very clear that these are just observations. This doesn't mean that anything is wrong. So don't take it that way. We just want to bring it to your attention so that you understand what we are seeing on a daily basis. And then we do understand that children do develop at different paces, and we know that every child has their own timeline. So our goal is to simply share the information of what we're seeing so that we can work together and make sure that April is getting the support she may need. So I did want to ask, have you noticed any of these things at home? How does April respond during playtime or when family members interact with her? And then see, based on your responses, our next step would be to just basically continue to observe April closely, documenting any progress that we see. We also encourage families, if you're comfortable, to reach out to your pediatrician. That way we can have an early intervention so that if there is something wrong, they can do like a developmental screening, and we can determine if there is anything else that she may need. Those screenings are usually free, and they can give us a clear picture on how to best support her. So we want you to know that we're here for your family, and that April is safe, loved, and cared for on an everyday basis. We want to partner with you and take this one step at a time. You know your children best, and together we can create a plan that supports April's growth. So with that, again, we will continue to monitor, and we will just give you updates as we get them. And we do want to say thank you for being open and letting us share our observations with you. If you do have any questions or want to talk more later, we're always available. And we truly love working with both April and Ben, and we're committed to helping them thrive. So again, if you do have any additional questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We'll be more than willing to assist.